Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the weekly safety meeting. As you can probably tell, it is Thursday and not Friday. I will unfortunately be out of the office tomorrow, but I will be available, be working from home. Got to take care of some family stuff, but I will be working all day if anybody needs anything, which is why we're having the meeting today. So we don't really have too much to cover. This week for inspections, it's crazy to say we did a lot better this week than we did last week, and we had no clean inspections and one failed inspection. But the one failed inspection that we had was a weight violation, so that doesn't carry very many points. Obviously, you know, the cost that is associated with that is not always cheap, but we definitely did better than we did last week. Like I said, last week was one of the worst weeks that we've ever had since I've been here, and that's been 10 years, so it was horrible. Luckily, we're hopefully on the right track. Winter weather, this is something that I do want to cover, and this is something we all need to take seriously. If you are in an area that has been affected by snow and ice or the polar vortex that we're having this week, all throughout the Midwest there's snow, up in the Northeast, up in the Northwest, there's snow all over the place. Use your heads out there. If you're in a situation where you don't feel safe or comfortable driving, maybe it's time to pull over and, you know, maybe second guess our decision, because nothing is worth your life or anybody else's out there. And, you know, getting into accidents and things like that, you're going to be stuck on the road for so long that it really makes it not totally worth it. So it might be beneficial to talk to your fleet manager about, if possible, I'm not saying it's okay to do this, but it never hurts to ask. Maybe if you could run a different route. You know, anything's possible, but you don't know unless you ask the question. We have had, you know, some events happen because of snow and ice. I talked to somebody this morning, you know, they started off in Nebraska where it was horrible. They got on the interstate, saw it was terrible. Next exit came right back to the truck stop. If that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. Obviously, we don't want people taking advantage of that. You know, if you're here right now where there's no snow on the ground, it's obviously probably not a good call. But use your best judgment out there. Be smart. Like I said, there's nothing that we haul that's worth your life or anyone else's. And I know up in Iowa and Nebraska, up in northern Illinois, they've got absolutely hammered with snow this week. It has been rough. I know up in Wisconsin, they've got over a foot in some places and even more. So please make sure that you are paying attention to the locations you're going to. You're always looking at the weather and plan accordingly. If you think you might need extra time to get there because of weather conditions, let your fleet manager know, so that way we can assure on-time delivery and safe delivery. The drivers of the month for January 2021, on the company side, we've got Vincent Puentes. That's probably a name you hear often, because Vince gets this award a lot. He's very good. He deserves it. Great work, Vince. Van Independent Contractor, Kent Kirsch. Once again, this is another name that you will see on here quite a bit. They've both been here for a long time. They both do a very, very good job, and they're both well deserving of this award. So great work. And then lastly, on the refrigerated fleet, the Independent Contractor of the Month was Christopher Brock. I believe this is Christopher's first time getting that award. So Christopher, great work. You know, you guys put the work in to get this. This has nothing to do with us. It's all you guys putting in the work, grinding, making it happen. Thank you. There has been 4 new loves pop up this week, actually in the last 4 days. Jamestown, New York, St. Charles, Minnesota, Hamilton, Alabama, and correct me if I'm butchering this, but Papillon, Nebraska, or Papillion, Nebraska. I can tell you 3 of those places are not places I would care to be right now, but once again, you know, those are areas where you will see, and you know, if you're low on hours or need a place to stop, you'll have some options in those areas, so that is good. The last thing that I want to cover, our gift card winner for the month of January for checking in the safety videos, Scott Brown. Fun fact, Scott does not check into the safety videos via Facebook, doesn't use Facebook. Can't say that I blame him. It's poison. That's all right. Scott actually checks in through YouTube. We post all of our videos on our YouTube channel. Scott comments, we know he's there, and he won the gift card. So great work. Once again, Scott's been here for a very long time, does a good job, well deserving. So that's really all I've got, but I would like to reiterate on the weather. Please, please, please make sure you are doing your due diligence in familiarizing yourself with the weather conditions of where you're leaving and where you're heading and everything in between. So that way you can remain safe and, get the freight from A to B in one piece and on time. Like I said, I will not be here in office tomorrow, but I will be accessible. I'll have my phone, emails. If anybody needs anything, I will be up and at 'em pretty early tomorrow, so do not hesitate to give me a call. I hope everybody has a safe and productive weekend. We got a lot of work to do, especially on these inspections, so go through your permit books. Make sure you've got everything you need, and also make sure you've got a blank supply of paper logs. If you don't, give me a call and I can help you out in getting the correct ones. I hope everybody has a good weekend and stay safe. Thank you.